Manchester City here in Diaz. There's Marco Verratti and now Neymar.
As it stands, some good play from PSG. Both teams almost playing identically with a high press, and it's almost like who's best to beat the press with the players that they have. Both doing it.
PSG the players a few minutes or so just to work out the pitch.
Well, I'll tell you what, PSG have started this game quite confidently, actually.
Found a way.
Marquinhos looking long, Stones there for Manchester City. Here's Di Maria. Now Neymar.
What he's up against, not just with Manchester City, but with Pep Guardiola. And you know, as I was saying at the start, at one stage he felt like he had the beating of him in the first 45
gets the goal.
Vital, this one is as well. Manchester City lead 1-0 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate. Well, the only word of caution you would offer is it doesn't change the Paris Saint-Germain objective at all. Marquinhos makes that run towards the near post, and Manchester City able to defend it.
Owen did like it a little bit closer than this, but you fancy Neymar to hit this one.
It is Neymar, and that little touch off the wall takes it behind. Paris Saint-Germain corner, and for now... There's Neymar, always a threat when he's on the ball. He'll get the free kick as well. Gundogan just had a bit of a nibble. Bjorn Kuipers right there to award the free kick to PSG.
Yeah, I think that's the first time that the court they weren't as compact as a group. I think
Neymar. Di Maria. Diallo, it's a good ball.
Possibly can, but in doing so, that defensive line is always in City's half. It's a great spot from Zinchenko. It's something they can capitalise on if PSG keep playing this way.
Nice and calm. Marco Verratti. Dug out by Di Maria. Marquinhos arriving, hits the bar. He's such a threat when the ball... Flown by half an hour, that's been passed with flying colours by Manchester City. Neymar to Florenzi. Icardi waiting in the box. Di Maria let it run. And Neymar's been full of running so far, but you can't really run against Kyle Walker. We've worked that out over many seasons.
Wins in these types of games.
Yeah. It's a nice ball to Herrera. A bit of space here for Paris Saint-Germain. Here's the danger man, Neymar. Verratti. It's Neymar with the delivery again. John Stones was jumping, and all of their organisation and know-how, the type of defending that got them through the difficult first half last week. Herrera, who's back in Manchester, was there to pick up the pieces. Neymar challenged effectively by Walker. The Women's Super League, Tottenham against Chelsea on 1HD. And that leads us very nicely into Chelsea against Real Madrid from 7 o'clock on 2HD and Ultimate in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final from Stamford Bridge.
Not sure Mahrez is going to go near Neymar for a while after that.
A little bit sloppy there from Fernandinho. Neymar out there with Walker. It's a well-organised City defensive line again.
Defensively.
There's some room for Di Maria to run into. He's got Neymar to his left and Icardi to his right. It goes to Neymar. Telegraph that a little bit. Diallo actually did really well for PSG. Advantage played here, despite the challenge
from the front of the player. It's you know, it's been a feature that the whole team is obviously working their socks off to keep out some of these key players of PSG who are getting frustrated more and more by the minute.
No foul on Fernandinho. Neymar looking for options. He manages to... It's a nice ball in by Verratti. Got to be careful in there with Neymar. In by Herrera. What a block! Neymar. Excellent block again by John Stones. He's been like a wall back there in the first half.
I think Pep's getting a little bit animated here towards the end of this first half. He wants a little bit more control. The game's just gone a little bit end to end.
Well spotted by Paredes. Gundogan gets through the challenge. Marquinhos there, on by De Bruyne. Kimpembe with the challenge. It was, at the moment, this Manchester City team is halfway across the Bosphorus. They can see the Ataturk Olympic Stadium in the Champions League final, but there's still 45 minutes of hard graft ahead of them. Here comes the man they need to have a massive second half. He's played in 68 Champions League matches and been directly involved in 67 goals in the competition. He scored against Lens. A little bit more awkward, having spun off the surface here. Navas did well to keep it out. Maria supported here by Diallo. Icardi's one of those in the box. Here's Neymar.
And as the boys were saying, I think at half-time, you know, you can't argue that Paris do look dangerous from set pieces. Could be their way back into this game.
Marco Verratti to Neymar. In goes Fernandinho. Navas to Neymar. More good defending by Walker. Stones challenged by Di Maria. Paris Saint-Germain's turn, led by Neymar. Still Neymar, might go all the way, brilliant defending, they got two there, and look at the celebration, Stones and Zinchenko, fantastic defending.
Well, that sums up Manchester City today, absolutely brilliant.
Teased in by Neymar, Fernandinho away.
I'll tell you who I have been impressed with for PSG tonight, Fletch, is Verratti in midfield. He's had a really good night, ran the show.
Di Maria couldn't quite get Icardi in. He's the second leading scorer. He's got more goals for them than Neymar in the various competitions. It looks like they're going to make a double change. Keane and Draxler. Here's Di Maria with the ball. Icardi,
he's going to try and run it, yeah, and he's going to try and run behind you. And that's where those gaps in front of them that you want Di Maria and you want Neymar to operate, that's where they'll start to pop up and get a bit of joy.
Neymar's hardly had room to breathe.
Mbappe's not fit. We've not seen him even warm up really as yet. They desperately need some pace.
Pep was just a bit frustrated there with that counter-attack, the opportunity that they had. Just hit his hands on his coat. He realises, as JJ was mentioning, there's so much space. And pick the right ball, because they don't have a focal point. It's been fabulous.
On cloud nine. What a night it's turning out for them, Jermaine. Begin to imagine what it's like in living rooms all around this city. And supporters who can't be here tonight, which is such a shame.
Games, I know it's been an indifferent season from this year, but when that happens, you get petulance, you get a lack of discipline to do it, but he's been incredible over the two games, and it's you can't ignore those types of performances.
Various stages of this competition this season and in the past.
Yeah, look, I mean, there are a group of players that are not used to losing.
There's nowhere for the PSG players to go.
Call him Mount Diaz.
You just did, I think.
But that's been the biggest thing for me, that.
Marco Verratti. Neymar. He laid a glove on Manchester City. 1 or 2 early scares for them, but after that, they've been outstanding. The centre-backs have led the way. Diaz in there again.
Just won't go in for him. He's had more than one attempt over the last couple of
36 years young and still playing at such a high level. This is 138th game in Europe tonight. Neymar needed inside his own box defensively.
Fernandinho, it's just been too good in there. They've crowded Neymar out. As good as he is, that's the way you stop a top. You don't stop a top player, you slow him down.
Vital challenge in there by Kimpembe as well. Here's Mahrez. They fired up Marco Verratti.
Going forward, but they've learned that in the key moments in the Champions League and these latter stages, you need to have that resilience, and you know, Diaz and Stones over the 2 legs, and the whole back 4, in fairness, have been absolutely solid.
Will soon be 26 when the league title is secured. Number 27 will mean the world to him if his club can win the Champions League in Istanbul.
He expects better standards. I think he's just stood on Neymar's foot there.
Yeah. Draxler. Neymar managing to slide in behind. Walker did so well. And then Marquinhos. And again, Lord Draxler. Neymar. It looked like a handball from Neymar. Everybody seemed to see it apart from Bjorn Kuipers. Here's Marquinhos. Neymar. Turned on the speed.
Trying to explain to you the amount of tackles he's made, but he does it in a way where he just kind of goes, yeah, okay, I got you. I don't know how he's not been booked tonight.
It's his birthday, Jermaine. I've explained that to you. Can't book him on his birthday.
I'll tell you what, he has played brilliantly, though.
He'll never forget the night he celebrated his 36th birthday, that's for sure. Neymar with the free kick. It's what they needed to perform, but his absolute best hasn't been allowed to. Neymar trying to go through. Fernandinho brings him down. Draxler to Neymar. Marquinhos running, Edison there.
As soon as he gets over the wall, it's got to go down.